Well, we're really excited today because we have a resident that's one of our favorites. She's been a part of the program, ZoLife program, since Beta 2, Barbara Lothrop. And she's going to talk to us a little bit about her involvement in the program, what it's meant to her. And so welcome, Barbara. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Oh,
We're excited you're here.
That's right.
We spend a lot to together.
yes, I know you do.
I feel like we are
Yes.
like extended family.
And,
It's
and
like,
what is your nickname for him?
Hazel Eyes.
Hazel Eyes. That's
well,
right.
Barbara's one of these that from Beta 2 inception, I was like, this one's different. This one's got some energy and
Right.
this feistiness that we like look forward to down there.
Right?
And I think Barbara, tell me your highs and lows of ZoLife. You've had some really good, momentous things happen to you since involving yourself in ZoLife.
And you can
Expand
be
on that.
honest with us. It's
Yeah.
just us.
It's just us. Let's just have a conversation.
Oh, okay. Well, I was in Beta 2, and I was very anxious to start
Why didn't you do Beta 1?
because there was a waiting list and I couldn't get in.
But there wasn't when we started. I started on campus just getting the feelers out. Why weren't you in the original batch? Like the
Well, I
framers,
had your
the-
card and I just didn't get to it. I did. I had your card.
So you had to wait, you got put on a waiting list, and she would come down.
Right.
Can I get in? Can I get in? I said, no, you're on the waiting list.
He was tough. He was tough. He is
Was?
always tough. He's tough.
But you got in.
I got in and then
Miraculously, Beta 2 came, and Barb was like 1A, as she's always been. You're always our first choice. When it comes to anything involving Beta and ZoLife testimony, because she has such good background.
Right.
She was a nurse,
Right.
correct? So you have
Correct.
good perspective. So
I do.
Back to Beta 2, what was your expectations? You got to see Beta 1 go through it. What was kind of your
I
hopes
had
and dreams?
no idea what was going to happen, but I soon found out when we did all these pre-tests of marching. I remember standing in front of the mirror saying, oh, no, no, no. And I said to him, I'm not doing this anymore. And he said, okay. And then he did weight and body measures.
I didn't know that anybody was allowed to say that to Steve when they were
that was-
working out.
I didn't know that either, but after a while you learn, you don't say no.
Yeah,
No.
Not even with that accent.
I know.
So you
I
got
love
through the
accent.
assessment.
I did.
Were you surprised at some of your findings when we first just got going? Like, man, I'm tired quicker than I thought I was going to be, or I did better than I thought I was going to be, or what did you, if you can think back on that assessment day?
Well, some of it was okay, some of it I was disappointed in, and I thought I could have done better, but I didn't. So when the exercise program started, I was very enthusiastic because I wanted to be able to go up and down stairs, and at the time I didn't think it was safe for me to do it. So,
And where are you at now?
I can go up and down the stairs, and I'm happy now. Every time the elevator goes out, I know I can go up and down the stairs. I don't have to wait.
That's great. That's
Yes,
great.
I feel safer.
What about the university program? I know you're right in there with all of the lectures and
Yep.
everything, and you're gonna, be in the first graduating class?
2022,
No.
well, if it ever happens, it
Oh,
goes
it
from
will
this
happen.
to
What? It's,
It will happen.
You are right.
Yes.
We just started tracking everybody and looking at everybody's record, and you are right in line with that first
That's
wave.
right.
But that's been your goal from the start, right? To
It
be able to be
has.
the first ones to go across.
I know. It's just something I want to do. I enjoyed the lectures there. Very interesting, very informative. And if I can learn one thing, it's great.
That's right.
I think it's great.
Every time.
So yeah, every time if you can come out with one factor or something, it's very good.
With the university component in place, do you think that the opportunity for others that maybe have not come down to experience it, what would you encourage them with? What would be some words you'd say, try one, find one, or what would you say to somebody who's maybe not immersed in all of ZoLife, but the lectures might be that opportunity?
Well, I always tell them to come down and try, listen, ask questions. There's a lot of handouts, which we all like, because you can sit down
Yes.
and refer to them later.
That's right.
And that's really helpful.
That
So,
is helpful.
I know
It
that's
is.
important.
It is.
I've been in some of the lectures where the first thing that the attendees ask is, where are the handouts?
Yep.
So,
It's great.
yeah.
So
That's
we
great.
are now well past Beta 2. You have watched this whole army of new residents participate. Tell us some of the progress you've continued to make, or what's some of your, observations of the room in the Performance Center, and you're seeing what you're seeing take place in there, both from yourself and from others. What would be some takeaways you would have?
Well, there's a lot of good equipment. We need some more tables, however, but it's a good program, and you can go from one to the other, and you can stop and take a break anytime you need to, and you can socialize, as I do.
But you found yourself on a good routine, is what you've learned, right? And you've adapted,
Yes.
and we've modified, and because as everybody, right, we have knee pain, we have back pain, shoulder pain,
That's
things
right.
get in the way, so we've been able to work with you ongoing, because every week could look different, right? And so I
Absolutely.
think that's one thing with you has been nice, is you're been very adaptive to kind of our ideas down there. Why don't we try
Sure.
this? Let's try this. Let's involve Dr. Berg. And we've had some great residents come in and talk
well,
about
and
Dr. Berg in the
employees,
past.
yeah.
So give us some perspective on a Dr. Berg experience in relation to what we're doing in the Performance Center. Do you like how those two are working?
Absolutely. I started seeing Dr. Berg because of sciatica and a shin splint, and his approach is much different than anything I was exposed to. He will explain what he's doing, why he's doing it. He uses pressure points, which I never thought they could do, and he followed up the next day to find out how I was doing. He incorporated some exercises in the second regime that I'm doing now to help, and I think it's great. He helped my neck, because I have whiplash. It's very good. Yes, he is.
And I would say a good example of collaboration between our team and our therapy
Absolutely.
team, whether it's Randy or Dr. Bird, whoever it is this team approach where we sit down and talk about our
Yes.
residents, right? Like
Yes.
what could we do different for Barb? Well, Dr. Berg would say, I need her to get her hips stronger in this way. We've got an imbalance from one side to the other. If you can address this, I like this exercise.
Yeah.
And then we can
I like
modify
that.
her program.
It's a real customized
It's very
program.
custom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was very impressed.
So your highlight in the Performance Center has always been, unfortunately, not the walking and not the leg strength work. What's the highlight of the room for you?
The massage chair.
I literally have to book it out for her.
Oh my goodness.
Because not one cycle, right? Everybody
No.
does a cycle. Not 2 cycles. What are we up to now?
3.
3 cycles.
Oh my goodness.
It's
Well,
like-
it's like a machine massage. It just, I love it.
Now, what setting do you enjoy the most?
The, oh goodness.
What's it
The
called?
Japanese.
I forget the term. What is it?
You said, you want me to say the
I
one?
do.
The I don't know, Suzuki.
Shiatsu.
Shiatsu. Deep shiatsu with heat.
But I
That's
like the way
right.
she says it.
I
The
know.
Suzuki, but it's
Suzuki
actually
with
the
She does a deep shiatsu in a 3D position, so it's all this like very
Oh, my
elaborate
goodness.
movements. She gets the oxygen, this ionized
Oh, my
oxygen. I put
goodness. Uh-huh.
the heat on, and we get her music going, and life is good.
It is.
Life is good.
I like that chair.
I know she likes it. Well, Barb, we started in Beta 2. This journey is continuing. We'll be well into 2022. When you graduate and you walk across the stage.
No, we'll be
like
in
you are gonna be-
2020 when the first graduating
I-
class is going to go.
You agree?
I do.
Yes.
Oh, thank
I-
heavens.
Yes.
You finally got there.
Well,
Barbara, thank you so much for
absolutely.
being on the show
Yeah,
today.
thank you.
Oh,
We
thank you.
really enjoy having you here.
Well, good. I enjoy being here.